Alright, so we have this video making the rounds right now of a 62-year-old Jiu Jitsu practitioner, Mike Iowery, being attacked in a parking lot and putting his attacker to sleep. And a lot of times when you see these videos come out, Jiu Jitsu wins in a street fight and stuff like that, they're made to promote Jiu Jitsu, so you kind of have to take them with a certain level of caution when you do this. As an instructor, I do believe in the self-defense aspects of Jiu-Jitsu. I will show and discuss it. I don't really want to hear about my students having to use it, even though real-world situations they will at some point. But you always have to throw out some cautions to this. First caution you have to put out, hats off to you, Mike. 62 years old, black don't crack apparently. Like, you don't look it. Military vet, great shape, great attitude. Hats off to you, sir. Thank you for your service. But it's clear to note that his instructor described him as a former FudoShin Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, i.e. he hasn't trained that much. Apparently what training he did have was enough to handle his attacker in this situation, but he's not somebody that trains on the regular. Hopefully this inspires him and other people to get back in. But one of the things that Jiu-Jitsu gives you is kind of the wherewithal to kind of be aware in that situation. That fight or flight instinct doesn't kick in because you've been through those trainings, you've been through those stressful situations, and when a situation like this actually does happen, you're able to kind of react in the right way. I'm not sure if his jiu-jitsu training in that sense was enough, or it was like the primary contributor to that, other than the fact that he is a military vet. He's obviously seen some stuff, he keeps himself in good shape. All those things might have been the contributing factors on this, but that wherewithal, his ability to try to talk his way out of this first. According to the reports, he tried to offer the gentleman that attacked him money first, begged him to walk away. When the guy swung at him first, then Mike went ahead and reacted. So we have that, the technique, the takedown, the tight waist around the back, and then putting him, like, that's textbook jiu-jitsu right there. That's textbook jiu-jitsu, self-defense. You know, that kind of dragging to the back and putting him out, I've often said, is my most effective self-defense move when I've had to use self-defense jiu-jitsu situations. And then, better yet, you have the reaction video immediately afterwards. He's out of breath, he's excited, but still thinking clearly about this. He was thinking like, I wanted to make sure I didn't kill my opponent. Now, anybody that's been doing jiu-jitsu for a while knows that, you know, when you put somebody unconscious, that's a relatively, I don't want to say normal thing, but it's not an uncommon occurrence. You know, usually they wake up and they're fine afterwards. It's not a 0% chance, though, that they're going to wake up and be fine, depending on how long you hold it, what medical conditions they have, a few other factors on this. So he is right to be concerned about the well-being of the person he put out. You know, he did just enough to defend himself. He got back, reported this to the authorities and the people around him, wanted to make sure everybody was safe, and then he went back to check on him. So, you know, a lot of this is credit to the character of Mike Iowery here. And you even have, if you continue watching the video, where the police comes and then they say, like, you're the victim in this case, which is good. Like, he stuck around, he was able to report this to the authorities. No word if he pressed charges or anything like that. And he was lucky enough that he has the whole thing on video. There's obviously hotel security cameras that have that. So this was a situation where it was used properly, in context. It has a happy ending in the sense that Mike was safe on this and Jiu-Jitsu prevailed. But I do want to make that caution that there were other things going on in play on this. So before we're rah, like, you know, everybody should train Jiu-Jitsu on this, which I do firmly believe on this, I always don't want to oversell what we're doing on this or what we're capable of doing. But I'm happy to see this. I am happy to see this. I do believe, because of the actual action, the reactions, the aftermath part of this video, that in terms of using Jiu-Jitsu as self-defense, this is one of the best videos that I've seen. So this is Gumby from Heroes Martial Arts. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe, comment, let me know what your thoughts were on this, what you felt about this video. I'm happy to discuss this type of stuff. Thanks so much for viewing.